I'm a bit of a dreamer, and as my fellow dreamers listening will know, us dreamers can arrive at a location or an event and have absolutely no recollection of the trip there. It's like teleporting, except it takes exactly the same amount of time as driving. Now, being a dreamer is not necessarily a good thing. Some of my dreams, they seem good. I'm occasionally writing, creating, basking in old fragments of sepia-colored memories. It's hard to see how those are bad for me, but many in the mindfulness space would say that one should always be attempting to be present in waking reality. I'm not sure I agree. I like daydreaming. It would hurt to give it up. And there's a counter-argument for those who want to preserve their dreams. Some would even suggest that the practice is worth a great deal. Edgar Allan Poe, the poet, said, quote, "Those who dream by day are cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night. In their grey visions, they obtain glimpses of eternity and thrill in waking to find they have been upon the verge of a great secret." End quote. When I read things like that, I am proud to often be lost in whimsical thought. That being said, there's a time and a place. When I'm behind the wheel of a 2-ton car, I should probably try and be present. Let's also remember Edgar Allan Poe died at only 40, delirious on the streets of Baltimore, wearing clothes that didn't belong to him, screaming the name Reynolds again and again and again. They couldn't figure out what killed him. They decided on congestion of the brain. That to me is dreaming a little too hard. I can't argue against the fact that some of my dreams are just plain bad. They are anxious or wanting, fantasizing, lusting after alternative realities. They cause me to suffer and miss out on the beauty of the now. The beauty of the now is where all the special details lie. It might sound silly, but there is joy in the wrinkles of a collared shirt, in the rust around the head of a nail, in the way the bubbles pop in the foam of a cold draft beer. That stuff is important. And the more I notice it, the more I enjoy not only what details are made of, but what they do to me. They ground me like nothing else in the here and now. The more I leave the here and now, the scarier my thoughts get. I'll be honest, the abstractions my mind create of impending doom these days have become more frequent. Now, I think that problem's temporary. In my personal life, things have gotten a little more awkward, and the world looks a lot more volatile. So this could be a passing cloud, or it could be that somewhere in the last few weeks, I've lost some discipline curating my worldview. I don't know. I'm making a concerted effort at the moment to correct for the magnitude of worries that seem to be afflicting me with philosophy and meditation and gratitude. One of the practices that really is working is this constant searching for detail. And I think it's because of the gorgeous contrast in complexity between what I'm worrying about and what I'm noticing. The geopolitical situation, the economic situation, the environmental situation, these are problems with millions of variables. How they will turn out, how they will affect me and those I love, how they affect people who by mere accident of birth were born in the wrong time and the wrong place. I don't know, I can't know, nobody can know. No machine has the computational power to make a remotely accurate prediction about the future of global world order. But a strand of silk spiderweb in the corner of a room catching the sunlight, that doesn't need to be calculated. It just is. It's just there for me to enjoy right here, right now.